Okay, so I have published a couple of videos here recently on Kyle's bail issues and the fact that Kyle didn't have his correct address disclosed on his form. His lawyer decided not to put the correct address because he didn't want to see his client get killed. Now, that is a whole other issue here. There's something to keep in mind. Kyle showed up at his preliminary hearing. It's not like he's on the loose. He is actually quite available. All the court has to do is ask him to come in, and he shows up. He's just not living in a disclosed location, so it's not like he's hard to find. His lawyer knows, just if you want to know where he is, just contact his lawyer, and if you have a really good reason to be able to meet him, he'll be there. Hello out there. I am trying to get through.
With his powerful brainwaves cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnnie Walker Dread to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's the Johnnie Walker Dread Show.
Okay, so the dumb argument that we have for this time is Kyle is a fugitive on the lam. And so I thought a little change of pace here. I would go through Twitter and read some of the comments here from the Illuminati. These are the left who are much more educated than anybody else, and they are able to employ their critical thinking skills to uncover their truth better than any of those conservative people who are so unsavory and unsophisticated. Well, let's see how they do here. All right, first up we have Kathleen Madigan, and she says, "Whoa, and smack those silver spoons. Didn't teen idol Ricky Schroeder post his bond?" Yeah, part of it. So what? Who cares? What is this fixation on Ricky Schroeder? He's an actor. He's not even a really great actor. He's an actor. He posted money up for Kyle's bail. And they always have to mention, it's Ricky Schroeder, as if this is some real outrageous type person or something like that. Or, if Charles Manson posts bond for one of these people, then by all means, that would be a good time to make a big deal out of it. Like a lot, better get on 4chan and find the fugitive. Okay, so this is a response to Chris Evans of Not Captain America, who says, the courts don't know where Kyle Rittenhouse is, and they have this emoji that's look like, oh, Kyle's gonna come after me. He's on the loose. Please somebody find him, because I can't be safe for as long as Kyle is on the loose. Oh no. So I won't read the article that Chris Evans posted here. And let's move on down. Then I mentioned to one of them that he's not a fugitive, dumbass. So that's there, that part. Oh, the joy of seeing that abuser loose his money. Okay, and the person here is this his real, I guess, or something. All right. You don't lose your money because of this. This is not. If he didn't show up for his actual trial, you might, but they're not going to lose their money. Oh, and by the way, if they had paid attention to the news at all the prosecution wants to do is raise the bail by $200,000. Does that sound like his bail's been revoked and these people have lost their money? Perhaps he's gone home to Jesus, good Christian that he is. To be honest with you, I don't think anybody has made much of anything about his religion. I'm not even sure he's really that religious. Oh well. Now here's another one. Corey Warren says, like the Alfluenza kid and his mother. Yeah, because Kyle's loaded. He's got so much of this Alfluenza. Maybe he's hanging with this gal and he's got the woman charged in the capital deal. Yeah, okay. How will they continue to sue everyone, including President Biden, if they are in the wind? In the wind! He's not in the wind. He's still in Illinois. And every time they ask him to come to court, he shows up. That is Pam Brashich. He's on the run with his gun. No, I think I don't think he has the gun anymore. I think they probably have the gun in possession right now. Probably evidence. He's not even allowed to have a gun. That's part of the bail conditions. That was, well, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Here's Derek Hinkle. Ricky and the Pillow Guy. What about him? Okay. This is your Illuminati. These are the left who are so much more educated than anybody else. Okay, some argument about termites, whatever. What a surprise. Okay, that's probably the most rational thing somebody wrote, but even then, that's not ridiculous. I think Ricky's out, so enough cash. Oh well, sucks to back a murderer. Okay, whatever. I don't know what the hell they were trying to say there. Have they checked Ricky's trailer? Again, they're all hooked up on this Ricky Schroeder dude. He puts up a very small portion of the bail, and he gets mentioned in everything about Kyle. All right, somebody just posted a news story, like we didn't know about that already. Have they checked the Kenosha bars? All right. So very funny. This is shell-shocked. So very funny. Did they really expect him to stick around with murder charges hanging over his head? Well, yeah, he's sticking around. He's still in Illinois. Or maybe he's in Wisconsin, but he's certainly not gone. Again, guys, he showed up at his preliminary hearing. There's not a shred of any kind of evidence that he has gone out on the lam. Good, they deserve to lose that cash just for being idiots. Okay, who's the idiot here? They're not losing their bail money. Oh my God, it figures. Well, I hope they lose their money. They deserve it for posting bond for that asshat. Okay. Find him and lock him up. I have no idea what that is. We know where you are, in the basement. Okay. This is your Illuminati here. These are the highly educated left and their English skills. There's no blanket ankle bracelet on this Nazi. You see how this is permeated? They've got him down as a Nazi. There's no indication whatsoever that he has even an ounce of any sort of fascist leanings or Nazi leanings. Wish he had an Illinois tattoo on his forehead with a return here. And he's got like this guy crying, laughing. Well, I don't think that's particularly all that funny. Wish he had an Illinois tattoo on his forehead with a return here. Okay. Hilarious. Murderous little asshole should have bond revoked and go directly to jail. Well, yeah, okay, whatever. So there's a taste of it. The Kyle Rittenhouse is a fugitive saga, all playing out here. Let's see if I can find some more. Breaking. Kyle Rittenhouse has violated bond. Okay, technically that's true. I don't see a problem there. Prosecutors getting arrest warrant. Well, they were trying to, yeah. He was out on $2 million bond and wasn't found at address listed. Here's hoping he isn't a fugitive now, and if when they found, they put him in prison and throw away the key. Right, because he eluded bond. So they basically want him to be thrown away and serve the sentence of murder just because he skipped bail. And he hasn't even skipped bail. He's still around, everybody. Take it easy. But if you miss bail, they just don't throw you in jail for the sentence. You still have to go to trial. They still have to convict you. I wouldn't pass it by me if that was to happen. Okay, I have no idea. It is ridiculous that he was granted bail. No, it's not. I went through this in one of my other videos. Crystal Kaiser in Kenosha, same age as Kyle. She's a black female, and she was arrested for murder. That's even more extreme than Kyle's, and she's out on bond. In fact, her bond was only $400,000. You see what happens when you just don't know things. Who didn't see that coming? The same people not seeing the insurrection. Okay, yeah, all right. They will take him to Burger King when they find him. Oh, come on. Jesus. Again, the left just doesn't know how to process information. This is in reference to Dylan Roof. They apprehended Dylan Roof after his mass killing, and they took him to the police station to interrogate him. But there is a law that you can only hold somebody for a certain amount of time before you feed him. They didn't have a kitchen ready, so somebody went to the Burger King and brought a hamburger back. And the way you hear these people tell it, it's as if they went to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse and brought him back filet mignon or something. It was Burger King. At what point has that been such a great meal? But they didn't take Dylan Roof to Burger King. Let's see if somebody here corrects him. Got your bets ready? No. And drape a jacket over the poor terrorist white boy's shoulders if he gets a bit chilly. I'm not sure what that's a reference to. Wonder how Ricky Schroeder feels about that. Didn't he post Rittenhouse's bond? If he did, it would serve him right. Kyle has not failed to show up at his trial. Okay, he hasn't had his bond revoked. They're asking for a $200,000 increase in the bond. Can't say I'm shocked. We all knew as soon as he was bailed out, he disappeared. He disappeared. Someone needs to ask Ricky Schroeder or the pillow guy, poor Ricky Schroeder, or the pillow guy, where he is since they bailed him out. Because when you bail somebody out and all of a sudden the court can't find him, the person you need to ask is the person who bailed him out, because he is supposed to know. No, don't ask his lawyer. No, who actually knows where he's living. No, ask Ricky Schroeder. Now we can talk about the cash bail system in the United States. Oh, that's a question. There are poor people who did not murder anyone, stuck in, well, that has yet to be seen. They haven't been tried yet, so you can't say they haven't murdered anyone. Stuck in jail. Oh, I see. There are poor people who did not murder anyone, so their charges are less than murder. And there are murderers who can post $2 million bail and walk out on this system. Yes, there are murderers who can post $2 million bail and walk out after somebody posts the bail. It happens all the time. Kyle is not the first murderer or alleged murderer to have ever received bail. The criminal justice system is made for wealthy white men. What are you talking about? It's a $2 million bail. And when did Kyle become a rich, white, wealthy person? I don't know. He's got the white part down. And person. He's with Mike Lindell trying out some new pillows. Man, they are really fixated on the people who posted the bail. Amazing. The murderer shouldn't have been allowed bail in the first place. Yeah, you're entitled to your wrong opinion. Didn't the My Pillow dude put up the bail money? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. We got it. Yes, yes, yes. It was Mike Lindell and Ricky Schroeder who posted the bail. We get it. Maybe he knows where he is. Okay. Does this mean that the two idiots who put $1 million apiece will lose their money? No. They are so fixated on this. They are so worked up over the fact that somebody put up money to have Kyle freed so that he could go prepare his defense. The purpose of bail is not to punish. I keep saying this, but they will never understand that in a million freaking years. Everything about this case screams poster boy for white privilege. Oh, really? Everything? Okay, so let's go ahead and go through this. Kyle, Crystal Kaiser. Kyle, white. Crystal, black. Both 17, both live in Kenosha, both charged with murder. Crystal, $400,000 bail, paid for by an organization that scraped the money for her. Kyle, free on $2 million bail, paid for by a couple of guys who contributed some money, along with some others, I believe. Where is the white privilege? You tell me where the white privilege is. He is probably in Mexico for that flower shop retreat. I doubt he doesn't have a passport. That was made, that was stated in the bail hearing. Check Mar-a-Lago, 45, could be harboring a fugitive. He thinks the kid is a hero. Yeah, so Kyle has flown the coop, and he's with Trump in Florida. Damn that white privilege. Be careful, it just might bite you in the ass. Oh, God. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, no. Will Ricky Schroeder not get his money back? Yeah, he'll get his money back when Kyle shows up for his trial, which he is going to do. I'm pretty sure of it. They should also toss the guys that provided his bail into prison with him. So here's how. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so you have a person in jail, and he's got $1,000 bail bond for, like, say, robbery, and I bail him out. And he doesn't show up, I have to go to jail too? Well, what would you do with bail bondsmen? Would you clean them out and put them in jail for every time one of their people don't show up for court? This is the people we're talking about. These are the morons. The GOP will announce he's taking Marja's spot on the Education Committee. Wow, okay. That wasn't expecting that one. He's probably paling around with the Proud Boys again. They really are also fixated on this Proud Boys thing. He shows up in a bar, some Proud Boys show up, and they want a picture with him. And so they have some selfies, and all of a sudden, he's like the grand poobah of the Proud Boys. Hope he doesn't get violent when they move to apprehend. Yeah, They think that when they find Kyle, he's going to be holed up and he's going to say, "You'll never take me alive, coppers." That's their image of Kyle Rittenhouse. This is what happens when you just listen too much. When you listen to too much crap. Where are they getting this stuff? My pillow nut put up the bail. He will lose $2 million. LOL. No, they're just increasing the bail by $200,000, or they're requesting an increase in bail. Sorry. Check Ricky Schroeder's basement. Your boy messed. To Scott Bio. Your boy messed up. Okay. They don't like Scott Bio either. He's a white guy, so he'll get a lighter sentence. That's mostly a myth, but okay. At least he's talking about the sentence. They're not talking about Ricky Schroeder. About effing time. About effing time for what? For him to go on the lam? Is what everybody's accusing him of doing. And how about reassigning Rittenhouse to a GD judge? GD is, I don't know what that GD stands for. That doesn't give a guy who murders and brags about it. Brags about it? When did he brag about it? One free pass after another. He hasn't gotten any free passes yet at all. I have no idea what this person is saying. Yeah, most deaf. Okay. They will increase his bond. Shake my head. Yeah, all right. So does Ricky Schroeder forfeit the money? No. Let's see if somebody corrected the record here. Would imagine. Well, bless his heart. Oh, they are. Because we have here Rebecca, who is a bail expert, is going to kick in and say, would imagine. And based on that, he goes, well, bless his heart. Okay. They are talking about raising his bail by $200,000. WTF. I won't say what it says. The bail needs to be revoked and forfeited. They just don't understand what really happened there. So all of you who are new to this whole thing, Kyle didn't disclose his address because he really has a legitimate fear that somebody is going to try to kill him, like these people, okay? And that was disclosed at his bail hearing in November. Since November, they know that he has not been living in a disclosed location. He has shown up for all of his court appearances and everything so far. He's not on the lam. He's not a fugitive. Where'd mommy bring him this time? Find his mom, too. I guess they want to have her punished as well. Well, that's actually not crazy because they actually do want her punished. For what? I have no idea. Okay, check Mar-a-Lago for Ricky Schrader's +1. Did anyone check Matt Gaetz's makeup? I don't know who Matt Gaetz is. Sorry. And they have Nestor's. Okay, so I don't know who Nestor is either. He's white and killed BLM protesters. He's a hero to white supremacists, and they will probably hide him. Okay. That was also one of the things that came out when the story first broke, was that the Proud Boys are probably hiding him. They will find him. Yeah, you know how they're going to do it? They're going to call Mark Richards. Oh, I use the old rotaries. Yeah, Mr. Richards, can you bring Kyle in? We need to talk to him. Okay, great. And in about half an hour, Kyle will be there in front of the desk wanting to know what the hell you want him for. That's how they're going to find him. Maybe he'll resist. I thought resist was good. I thought that whole thing, yeah, resist. Now they don't like it. How about they treat him as if he were black? Boy, there's a lot of, you could go very far with that one. There's a lot of inappropriate comments you could make about that. Oh, I'll tell you what, let me respond to this. I'm going to respond by reducing his bail to $400,000. Like they did for Crystal Kaiser. I think I'm spelling her name correctly. She won't even know who I'm talking about. That's the worst thing about it. Who's Crystal Kaiser? If you'd followed what's going on, you'd know. Wasn't he one of the guys beating the shit out of cops with Confederate flags at the Capitol? No, I don't think so. Nope. Don't recall that. Hopefully they'll check with Ricky Schrader and Mike Lindell. Lock them up too. Yeah, that's right. For daring to break the law by providing bail for somebody. How about an SOS order? I don't know what that means. I wonder who the bail bondsman is. Oh, for Christ's sake. You don't know who has bailed out Kyle? Okay. Mike Lindemann, Ricky Schroeder. I think it's Mike Lindemann, isn't it? Yeah, the My Pillow guy. There's no bail bondsman here. Probably left the country. Yeah, okay. Probably means like more than a 50% likelihood that he has left the country. Oh, no, sorry. He probably left the county. Well, maybe he might have went to the neighboring county since the two counties are right next to each other. Where's Ricky? Again. Oh, this one. Young Democrat, young Republican. I'm tired of seeing that thing. You know, as if either of these people are representative of their respective race. I mean, you could find plenty of good and bad people on both sides. Oh, sorry, not race, but political party. Okay, so somebody asking for a source. Hoping he doesn't have a gun. Actually, I kind of hope he does, and that way he can defend himself against the loons like Woodman here. Maybe he went to Russia to help Putin with the protesters. Yeah, that's probably what he's doing. He's in Russia. He's helping Putin, and probably is being paid with some of the local ladies there, and probably using an AK-47 instead of an AR-15 because Putin gets really upset when the people that he's getting help with the protesters is not using a Russian rifle. Nope, they still won't. He's a white man. Again, Crystal Kaiser. I haven't smiled in days. Thank you. You're smiling over this? Okay. It's okay. That's what I call white privilege. Like they should have the first time. What are they talking about? Find him and revoke his bail. Now here we go. The show more replies. These are always good. Yeah, hoping Ricky Schrader loses his ass. He's not. I hope he is a fugitive. Well, he's not. And there's an all-out manhunt that ends with him serving life in federal prison. Okay. There's a all-out manhunt, which actually is just one person, his lawyer. The manhunt for Kyle Rittenhouse is going to consist of one person who's just going to tell Kyle, they want you down at the courthouse. You better go on over there. Let me give you a ride. On the loose. At least they got the word loose spelled correctly. That brat needs to be made an example. His mother should be locked up too. For what? This is what we're dealing with. I hope Mercer loses her 2 million. Who's Mercer? I don't know who Mercer is. He should have been remanded. I think that the word means something different than the person thinks it does. And be tried as a grown-up. He is being tried as an adult. Hey, dummy. When you're in Wisconsin and you have committed a crime or alleged crime, if you're being charged with a crime and you're 17, you're tried as an adult. That was not a tinker toy he took to Kenosha. That was an assault rifle. Hey, ask Gage Grosskreutz if it was a tinker toy or an assault rifle. Which one would those be? On a It goes back to that earlier white privilege thing they were talking about. Funny how any other black or brown 17-year-old that commits far lesser offenses end up shot or behind bars in minutes. Okay, tell you what. Again, Crystal Kaiser. She's out on bail, $400,000 for not only murdering somebody, but planning it and burning the house down to try to cover the evidence. Now, those are alleged. She hasn't been tried yet, and she might have a good self-defense case. And if she does, excellent. I think the arson thing probably still applies, though. I mean, burning the house down to try to cover it is probably going to get her in a little bit of trouble there. But whatever the case, and she stole the guy's car. But whatever the case, she's out on bail. As far as 17-year-old that commits far lesser offenses end up shot, a lot of the times they end up shot because they do stupid things. Sorry, may get upset, but they do. Look at those eyes. Oh my God. Man, that is scary. I mean, they had to have taken that picture and said, okay, make yourself look as fierce as you can. Left-wing capitalist activist John Sullivan, whatever. I'm not going to get into the Capitol stuff. But everybody wants me to talk about the Capitol riots. I have no interest in it. There are plenty of other people that deal in that, not me. If you see or hear it on Fox News or Faux News, And believe it, you're every bit as stupid as they perceive you to be. Okay. He failed to report a new address within 45 days of moving. Added another $200,000 to his bond. I don't think that's been decided yet. But did they find him? Again, it's not hard to find. I don't know what that means. He always thought he was special, and the right propped him up on a pedestal. The right has called him a hero, and I have another video on that. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think he's a hero. I think he's more of a symbol of gun rights and a symbol of self-defense, but I don't think he's a hero. I don't think he went there thinking he was going to be attacked. He was surprised, but at any rate, that's another discussion. I hope they find him, lock him up, and throw the key away. He won't do well in jail, and prison he feels too entitled. He's in. Okay, we need a little help with our grammar here. He's in for a rude awakening. Okay. Why? Self-defense is self-defense. Thank God somebody here has some brain cells. Good God, can you actually be that dim? Pretty dim. No, actually, this dude, Project Trump, and I'm not a Trumper, I'll be honest with you. But this dude here, he's got it. It's self-defense. And it's not hard to understand why. If you watch my videos, I tell you. Yeah, let's see what they're doing. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's... Yes, but it's not clear as to what you're saying yes about. Yes, he's a fugitive, and what? I don't know. Okay. There it is, guys. There is your Illuminati, the elite, the educated ones. And you get to see firsthand what Kyle is facing in the public. Misinformed, stupid, irrational. You can put it down. Misinformed is probably the biggest problem we have here. They just don't understand what took place. They don't understand any of the facts about the situation at all. The fact that he showed up for his preliminary hearing, even though he was technically on the lam, they don't know that. They don't know any of this stuff. And so they're basically just guessing. Like my video and subscribe to my channel. And let me know if you kind of like this tweet reading thing I did here. I might do more of this. It's kind of fun.